CFA Nation? Gabe,
Nick,
and we are here today to bring you another installment of Cricket Tuesday. Isn't it amazing how we're right on time? Bro, that is the epitome of professionalism. See what happens when we're both in Studio A? Guys, I need you guys right now in the comments, before you even watch the rest of the video, let them know. Only Studio A, okay? Only Studio. I'm only allowed in Studio A if I produce a certain kind of quantity and quality. So if you guys don't hit that like and subscribe, we need 100 likes or whatever. I'll be in Studio B next week. Help me out here, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. 20 seconds in.
He's ridiculous. We are here for another Patreon request. We appreciate all of our Patrons so much.
Absolutely.
And we're looking at a video from or on Sangakkara, the Sri Lankan great, for crying out loud. And this is called Cover Drive Compilation. Now, we want the audience, those viewing this video, to calm down. We know you love yourself some cover drives. It's like every cricket fan's wet dream, for crying out loud, the cover drive.
The cover drive.
Especially those that appreciate the best part of cricket, the batting, of course. The run scoring.
Yeah.
The cover drive. And also, I don't know, it breaks in a little bit. It chips away at the masculinity of the bowlers when that cover drive, and they're just back and forth like a windshield wiper. You know?
Let me ask you a question.
Depending on who's that strike.
First and foremost, what's your favorite shot? I know what your least favorite shot is. Right now, I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write it down. Nick's least favorite shot in cricket, because it drives him absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm gonna write it down right now so that you guys don't even look. Don't look. Matter of fact, we'll write it down right now.
Yeah, get a piece of paper. This guy got himself a tissue, for crying out loud. You're not gonna be able to write on that. I got a bunch of junk in this room. He's got the paper.
What is your least favorite shot in cricket, Nick?
The reverse sweep.
What did I just write there? Sweep. See that? Sweep. He hates the sweep. I don't get it. Why do they sweep everything? Because they cannot play spin. I mean, that's their essence.
I can understand the sweep, but the reverse sweep, come on.
It drives them crazy.
And I hate the sweep, too, especially when you can't do it. Oh, can of corn, sitter, even though Barat dropped a sitter the other day. Oh,
he hates the reverse sweep. He hates the sweeps. I laugh at. But, so I know which ones you hate, but what's your favorite shot in cricket?
Is it stupid to say just a six? I like the straight drive. I really do. Right back at the bowler. Makes them, think about it twice. Gets them a little honest. And it's just a beautiful, classy shot. You ain't going to stop that. Unless, who was the one guy that we saw? Because it kind of was in the air. It wasn't on the ground. Who was that came out of nowhere? It wasn't Paran, but it was someone last season in the IPL, I think, that just came out of nowhere and snatched it out of the air.
I remember. I think it might have been Nicholas Paran. Somebody. How did you get there? Yeah. It was insane. No, I like the straight drive too. To me, and I guess I'm thinking from the standpoint of what kind of player I would have been if I played cricket. Same thing. What kind of player would have been if I played when I played baseball? I was always a pull hitter. So that hook shot, that pull shot, that's me.
Absolutely.
But that's because honestly, it's the easiest shot because going the other way is so hard. It's so hard. You got to let the ball get so deep on you, and you got to have good hands. That's why, again, Virat Kohli, Sky, those guys that got those quick wrists, they're the best in the business, because you can let the ball get that deep on you and you're not worried about getting beat. Okay, boom. Me, I'd be like, one mister. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot here. It's been a while. It's been long enough. I think. I think it's been long enough. Can I start throwing people under the bus? Finish the six? No.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
I'm still bad.
You said you never were gonna do it again.
Oh, come.
You don't understand what never means? Forever.
Fine. Oh, I wanted to say that name. But no, a little.
Why? The man is suffering.
Right now. Fine. Okay. A little Johnny Bairstow, right? Where Bairstow can rake, right? He got power, but he sells out. So that's how come sometimes Bairstow will go out for that golden duck. That would have been me, bro, because I'm yanking. I'm raking. And that, to me, is the easiest thing. You're throwing all your weight forward. You're coming, you know what I mean? You're going to try and pull that shot or whatever. Waiting to hit a cover drive, waiting for the ball to get deep on you, whatever. That's dangerous, because if you miss it,
Well, and
down goes
it's
the
so
shifts.
difficult to do. It's a thing of beauty. It's so, I mean, it's easier to pull it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cover
Pulling
drive
way
is
easier.
so difficult to do. And so we're going to watch this compilation of Kumar we're checking out some of his beautiful cover drives. I hope there's going to be some beautiful ones in there. I mean, is there really an ugly one? I don't think so. Maybe from like, a West Indies batsman or something like that.
I can tell you who's, but I am not allowed to mention that.
Why
name.
did I do that?
See,
no.
you did it.
I was just trying. Oh, a CSK batsman, maybe.
Oh, you should.
A Gotham or whatever. But we're going to check this out. As we do, please don't forget to
like and subscribe.
And let us know what you want us to check out next time. But with all that being said, let's check out these beauties here. Here we go. Got some music.
Look, I mean, going the other way is just so hard, dude. And see what I'm saying? You just gotta have those quick wrists to just flick it out there.
And look at that form, too. Jeez Louise. He's got that back knee down. Worry about his hands. Oh, that was a quick flick right there.
Oh, that was pretty.
They even have fielders in play right there. In baseball, we call that a C&I single. Oh! Look at that. Knees big at the same time as elbows extending. Wow.
I mean, to do that, dude, you just gotta let the ball get deep on you, though, and just throw those wrists out there. Gotta have strong hands, gotta have fast hands. Yeah, made to look very easy, exactly. And your timing's got to be so good.
So I always get made fun of for this, right? But it's like I'm always like, change the fielding placement, okay? I get these aren't all in one mess. Like he's not gonna hit a cover drive every single time,
Right.
but he's obviously really, really good at it.
Right.
I mean, how many times have we seen with the fielders like, I don't know, 15 meters away is all. Like just come a little closer to that cover area, that mid cover, wherever that position is right there. Like this guy, he just is so fluid with it,
Right.
and they're like close but not close enough. It's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, and I know this just from baseball, okay? Certain guys have...
Hit it where they ain't. I get it.
No,
still.
but certain guys just have the talent to do that. Like, you could say, all right, let's shift the defense over there. Okay, then I'm gonna hit it over there. Like, that's how come the shift in baseball, honestly, got banned because 90% of players can't decide where to hit the ball. Their body, their technique is just, I'm gonna pull, that's what I can do.
Yeah.
Most guys just can't say, okay, if you're gonna pull, I'm gonna go the other way. Or I'm gonna go up the middle. I'm gonna hit it where they ain't. That is a talent to be able to do that. And it's so hard to do. So when a guy can do it, there's nothing you can do about it other than say, take it. You know what I mean? Just take it. Just, I'm gonna play every single shot. Most players can play 1 or 2 shots very, very well. But to be able to have every shot in your back pocket, it's nigh impossible, basically. That's when you got those very, very special players. And trust me, I'm the same way like you. Shift the defense. This is what their defense is telling them. This is what the analytics is telling them is the best way to get that player out. Because if we move them over there, it could be worse. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, I would rather give up anything else than a cover drive to a guy who's a cover drive specialist.
But here's the thing. If they're a cover drive specialist, right? If they can hit the ball the other way. Let's say you shift everybody to that side of the field.
I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying, like...
You don't think that now, okay, I'm just going to hit a straight drive or I'm just going to go ahead and pull?
How about this? I stay pat in my position. The bowler comes, he's focused on the ball, and I run about 10 meters over there.
You know what? Funny enough, they're trying to do that in baseball now. Where because you only have to start
when the pitcher's...
you got to be on the side of the field. I was watching that the other day. That's a nightmare. So I'm here, and every single pitch, I got to break to now get back in a shift position. That's going to last all of 15 15 seconds before you got a guy pull a hammy. You got a guy that think
the
about
second
that.
baseman or shortstop do something similar when it comes to a stolen base, right?
And how
run to that bag.
And how often does that happen? That's what I'm saying. Like with the stolen bases, it's so hard, and that's why pitchers are always throwing over to keep guys over. Because if you're trying to race back and forth, A, that's gonna lead to conditioning issues. B, you're gonna pull something every time you're trying to run. And in cricket, remember, unlike baseball, they gotta cover 360. That's everywhere, bro. You would be Listen, there'd be certain guys that probably wouldn't be out there making that run. Just saying.
I might be wrong, but you're running. You're running.
See, because that ball he could have easily pulled. That was coming outside of him. If he wanted to, he could have pulled that.
Says you.
Oh, if you can hit a cover drive, you
right
can
there.
Absolutely pull.
Look at that. Are we not seeing the same thing every single time?
Every time.
They got like 4 guys on that side. Just
a little bit more.
I'm just saying. My man's getting tired of chasing down that ball.
And what's funny, you still got a man over there at cow corner? Because they could say, oh, maybe he might pull it this way.
Extend those arms.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty.
Extend those arms there. Boom. I mean, that's just the way they teach it to you right there. Oh, my word.
Dude, it's just so pretty. And
it is. It absolutely is.
And listen, here's the thing. A batsman like that is harder to defend against, I should say, because they're not going to get themselves out. See, most guys get themselves out. And same thing in baseball, same thing in cricket. Most guys will get themselves out, right? That's how come a lot of times, especially in baseball, you'll see a pitcher like throw his pitch and you're like, why are you swinging on that? Because most guys just don't have the discipline, you know what I mean, to not swing. And they're going to get themselves out on a bad pitch.
Sure.
But when you're a guy that can let the ball get that deep on you, and now what they didn't show there is, I guarantee you, when you can let the ball get that deep on you, you know how many leaves this guy's had in his career? Let us know in the comment. How many leaves must he have in his career where that's going to be way out. That's going to be a wide. No worries. Go ahead. Throw another. I'm going to wear you out. You want to keep going on throwing those wides, whether you're playing test, obviously, waste them. And if T20 even worse, because now every time you throw wide, we're getting an extra run, right? And when you have the ability to do that, to just spit on pitches, in baseball we call it spitting on pitches, making the pitchers, throw strikes, basically throw good pitches, and you can just spit on everything that's bad, what we call pitchers pitches. It frustrates pitchers to no avail, because no pitcher wants to come inside. No pitcher wants to actually give you a hittable pitch. They want you to swing at the balls, and they want you to take the strikes. It's that simple. That's what pitchers want.
Well, even with his form, his form is so mechanically sound that whether he leaves or he defends or he hits that cover drive or any drive he wants, right, he's in such a good position with his footwork, with his weight on his back leg, all that kind of stuff, his front leg, to where he's able to just it's just a minor difference whether he's going to defend that or he's going to push it over to that boundary. Right. And I never noticed that before. Let us know who is the most mechanically sound batter of all time. And everyone's gonna say, "Oh, probably Sashi. He's got the most sashes. He's got the most runs." I want to know who was just it's like in wrestling. They talk about Bret the Hitman Hart as just the mechanical, the most monster, technical. Thank you.
Well, I can tell you one we've seen.
That technical
one we've seen that's a nightmare. I've seen Coley go off. He's a nightmare. I've seen Sky go off. I've seen.
But technically sound?
No, that's what I'm saying. I've seen David Warner, Smudge. I've seen all these guys go off. But the guy that would probably be the most frustrating, and I've seen him do it, is Pujara. Because a guy that could just stay out there, and he may not score a lot, but he'll make you 100, 200, and we
hasn't been able to be consistent with that recently.
But not recently, but we've seen him go out there and literally score 50 off 100 balls,
300 balls,
off 200 balls. Think about it. Those bowlers are exhausted, bro. And as a bowler, that would be more frustrating to me. This guy's making me throw over and over and over and over and over, and I cannot get him out. And especially in tests where, There is no time limit. It's not like T20, you know what I'm saying? And listen, we could be out here 2-3 days. I'll draw this thing out or whatever if I'm Pujara, but I will be there and I will make you get me out. Not the other way around. That's got to be frustrating. As opposed to a guy like Pat who seems like every time, hopefully speedy recovery. But, you know, Pat, sometimes I would be watching like, what is he doing? Like, he's swinging at everything. Like, bro, what are you... But some guys are just, 90% of guys are just that aggressive. They want to swing at everything. They want to hit every single ball, and they're going to get themselves out. Where a guy like Pujara, bro, I remember watching him. I forgot what game we were watching. Like, oh my gosh, this guy's only scored 60 runs or whatever it was. But he's seen almost 300 balls. It was insane.
Yes, but
it was insane.
He's got to be able to see those amount of balls or you're... I mean, what was Martinez the other day, it didn't matter because Australia got like 480 or whatever. He got 3 runs on 20 balls. Right, and that's great, but when you lose your wicket, you got 3 runs on 20 balls.
No. You want to, like you said, you want to score.
If you're going to see 20 balls in test, you're not attributing anyway. Anyways, but still, let us know what you think about our reaction to this video for Cricket Tuesday this week. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time,
that's 6 runs.